Okay, back. I also noticed that I had way over baked my sourdough bread that I forgot I was baking. And I went in and I dropped my brush, which is in here. Crazy. That's why I shouldn't multitask. Anyways, back in business here. Let's make something dark. A little bit of blue, a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow, and then a little bit more blue. It's normally a pretty nice dark color. Excuse me. I don't know what that is. Just had a super bad tickle in my throat. It's still there. Crazy how when you're up close, you're like, there's no way this is right. At least that's what I think. Then you back away a little bit. It starts to take form a little more. We gotta shade in those fingers a little too long. A little too long, a little too bright. Where else should I shove this dark? This dark is also beneath her in the shadow. Because the other chair has a shadow. This one's shadow doesn't quite match in a way that it should. Let's try to get it there. This little tiny brush has kind of been haggard a little bit. Got a little bit of frays going on. Looks like frizzy. But still kind of doing the trick. should be done with this little tiny dip for now. Just working its little fibers, hopefully loosen up a little bit. Next, go with it. It's like I definitely missed something with the last time I used it and cleaned it, or forgot to clean it. So it's not quite right. Okay, I'm still kind of like confused about whether or not I should mess with the style of the arms on this chair. But I think I'm gonna try to do it how they look, which is like slightly swoopedier than I would like. A little swoopedy. And part of my hesitation with them is the feeling that I can't do it. So let's lean into that feeling. Is that like the story of today? Like leaning into what you think you can't do? Let's just lean into it. Let's see what happens. I'm mixing in my red and my blues. I need a little more. I'm gonna do a dab of yellow. Brings it into this like dark greenish, brownish yuck color. And then a dab more of the blue. Darkens up the space. It's starting to look a little greener. Maybe I need a tiny hair bit more red. Just a tiny bit. Bring it back towards purple just a hair. Okay. Now, the bottom of this swoopy is dark, kind of like the shadow. And there's one that starts kind of right about his elbow, maybe like right there. Goes down like this. And as it's coming up, it lightens. But then there's this darker part of the shadow right in here too. And also on this side, it's dark. Right there. Right here also are dark. It doesn't need to be exact, but I appreciate when it looks correct. Back side of it. And like the perspective of it all. Can't really see the next part. Which is fine. Then on this side, over by little Puppy-O's face, it shows up again. Imagine that, a handle showing up where the other one does. This is where I'm like, is it important to have that handle? Because now it's like causing this separation between the dog and the guy. The dog and the dude. Maybe it'll be fine. Just keep rolling with it. However, I am going to grab a little bit of white. We're going to see how that works out as a gray. Okay. Obviously grays it out now. But these like seats are like kind of like a cool gray, so I'm going to add just a bit of blue into that gray. Cool it off just a little bit. And then we're going to try and hit the highlight of it here. There's a highlight of it here. And then over here on this side, okay, so here, And be careful with the dog's face, but there's a swoop happening in there. And then it comes up and around that swoop. Up and around. And then after the shadow drops down, I think also talking about it is helping me mentally get there on the canvas. So I'm tying in this shadow. I'm going to pull it back that way. Then let's pull in a little darkness here. Let's go back into the light. Some light that has to happen on this side, right here, and up here. I'm trying to make those the same height, just to make sure that they're the same height. And what else? Right here, by his leg, we've got a highlight happening here. Highlight gray. And then it's gonna drop down. It's gonna come here. And where's it go? Towards his elbow. Like I'm painting over something that feels like a mistake. It's like I don't think it was a mistake. It just wasn't included in like the rough edit because I just didn't know if I was gonna hit this area with a handle. Thought maybe I was gonna leave the handle out, but now I'm putting it in. Okay, so now there's like this other swoop happening. It comes like down from the back. It's pretty tricky. Because it's like swooping back this way. Okay, and then that one will connect to the ground swoop D, which then becomes the leg. So then this one connects down here for the leg of that chair. But the back leg, back part of the leg is dark. Let's go back over to dark. Is there any more light I can do? Let's match up with these guys. Let's put the gray in these legs. It's like they're already like this blue color. I think they're too strong of a blue. Hit it with the gray. Try and even out what's happening in the other spaces to these chairs. Okay, there's that. They're like kind of different thicknesses, but I can address that later. Let's head back into dark. Dark light, dark light. Make some more dark. Goes yellow, goes blue. It's red. It's a dark, almost black. It's basically black. Right? It's like on screen it looks pretty dang black. On palette, you can still see the blue, but when I put it back onto the screen, on the canvas, it reaches black somehow. Reads as black. So this one comes back here. Okay, here's my crazy one. This one, like, it has the shadow from the other one. And it like swoops down. Okay, and then it's dark. Oops. It's dark on top of this one. Under that one. And even more. Under like that. Can get that dent. Look, it's swooping over. And the other one, you can't really see the swoop in this one. Here you can. So I'm gonna go on top of this one. In the shadow. And then underneath it goes, has like a bend, kind of by the dog's face. Something like that. And there's another highlight in there. It's almost getting it just by the blue behind it. So I might leave it. Okay, the other thing about this is this part right here. It has like this part where it sticks up. It's like a part of the chair, but not really a part of the cushion. And it's also not this dark. It's like this woven material. So there are parts of it that are this dark, but the whole thing is definitely not this dark. So we're gonna attempt to tie that in a little bit by grabbing some of the light, and then it's like a woven pattern. So I think I just want to experiment by just putting in a couple stripes. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 1, and do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, can't hardly see that at all, which is fine. It's because it got like a little bit over saturated in the dark, so it's hid again. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's kind of nice. Now, so it's not so like obviously stripy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's helping give a sense of wovenness. Might be difficult to see on camera. I feel like it's achieving it in real life. Okay. The other thing is like, notice this chair is a little dipping down here and it shouldn't. Okay. Pretty chill. What else can I touch in this moment? These shorts. The shorts are super dark. They're like a even darker. They're like in the black world of blue, which is kind of where I'm at right now. Maybe I'm just gonna add a little bit more blue to my dark over here. A little bit more. And we're gonna hit his shorts with it, especially like over here. So we're gonna hit it over here. Try to hit some of those, like some of the gathers that happen in the short. I'll just try to hit a little bit. There's also like a highs and lows thing happening in his shorts. They're already like in the light world, so I don't think I need to like paint the whole short dark blue. But I do definitely need to make the point across that they are dark. I think that's helping me. How do I feel about his back? It's a little too rounded in the reference. So let's fix that with the short a little bit. Short can help me out. Take off some pressure. Is it even too much still? The short need to come up a little bit. Over here, cut in his shoulder a little bit. It's like minor changes affect so much. It's amazing how like just like smallest little shave just tightens things up a little bit, or makes something look completely off. It's getting there. Alright, so his cushion is kind of falling to the side a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of my dark, I'm going to add some red, bring in the yellow, it's like over here. Like you can see a bit of his chair. Can you see it popping up over? You can see it popping up over the pad also, just because of the angle. It's a little bit different because his chair is slightly more reclined. But his feet are like going over it for the most part. Except for like maybe like the heel. His heel in this moment is almost just below the surface of the chair. woodhouse. It's starting to take form. I think right in here I could hit a dark. This pocket wise, it feels like it could use something. This too, underneath the pillow. So let's give it an extra stripe of dark. Because there is like a shadow happening. This whole area is actually very dark. I think I can just do a light little touch of that. And that's going to help create the shadow. And then under his arm too, it's got shadow. Under this one, it's going to help cut things in. Also, got these like seams, kind of pointless little detail of the seam, but it helps to just like give them a little something. Not much, but a little. So many random little dark spots that you never really realize until you're looking at it. Even under the dog, I bet there's something right in here. Needs to darken up. This helps everything. Okay, so right by here too it gets dark. By the other handle. I can't tell, why is it happening dark there? It's happening dark. It's getting dark because one, there is the shadow. And two, because he's lying on a dark cushion. How can I cut in that cushion? There's also a towel. Where's the towel? Towel's under him. Cushion. You need to add that blue back in. Add blue into that dark, make it bluer. And then it's like, because of like all the shadows, it's almost like his shorts. Something like that. Now let's tie in a couple of these corner pieces. Like over in the corner here by the dog's chair. Underneath this dog's chair. Cut in this. He's wearing a wristwatch. Wearing a watch. That watch on. Watch on right here.
like this. Black. Black on black situation. On black, then there is like this touch of gray around it. Slash. I mean, it looks kind of black in the image. I'm only guessing that it's black, but it's got these like little bitty highlights around it. So we're just gonna do it like that. And then down here you don't see it because of the floating thing. Work on that floating thing. Let me put this. Work on the floating thing while I have it for some. Is this on? Still on. 30 minutes. I'm gonna cut it out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, please. Appreciate you.